abuse it though. Dragon Energy coming out. No Dynamax or Gigantamax, which is surprising. So get this huge damage. Oh, big damage. What's up, boys, girls, and everyone else? Today we are back with some more VGC 21 action on the Series 7 Battle Stadium ladder. And today we're going to be trying out a brand new team. This one featuring 3 of the Galarian starters. And yes, this was actually pure coincidental. It started off with having Rillaboom, I added Cinderace, and then my last slot it was actually Inteleon. And yeah, it actually ended up being very coincidental, but they all work on the team. And hopefully it will do well. We're actually trying out a brand new Pokemon with Regidrago, which is a Pokemon I said that probably didn't do so well because of the fact that fairies are roaming around. But I feel like recently on ladder, I've seen a lot less fairy types, and the main ones basically being like Grimmsnarl and still Fini still running around, but I feel like it's dropped down a lot in usage recently. So I do want to give out Regidrago a shot, and I think it's a really cool Pokemon. So let's see if it has potential and can do some work. It hits really hard with its Dragon type moves. Of course, boosted by Dragon Small, and as well as the Dragon Fang. I'm hoping that this big Dragon Energy can pull off. But yeah, of course, if you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and just double check to make sure you are. And yeah, let's get started with today's episode. All right, we have a player from Japan, I believe, with like a 2000 rating. What is this? Umbreon, Snorlax, Blastrier, Celesteela, Incineroar, and Rillaboom. Very interesting team. What I like about my opponent's team is there is no fairy type. There's one steel type, and I could obliterate it because they have like a lot of weak to Cinderace, which is actually pretty nice here. So yeah, I am very much liking this matchup quite easily. So what do I want to go here? I think Rillaboom can be left behind. I don't really see Rillaboom doing too much in this matchup. I could go to Silk Strategy immediately, which is pretty nice. I could go with Cinderace, Regidrago lead, which is actually pretty solid, I feel like, right here. Ooh, there's so many good options against my opponent, I feel like. I really do feel like there's a lot of solid options. I think Cinderace is a pretty good lead, though, to start things off. And Cinderace plus either... Regieleki is not a bad lead. I kind of like Regidrago. It puts on a lot of pressure. I do like Regidrago lead, I think. And have the Inteleon in the back, I think. Inteleon's pretty solid, and I think Regieleki in the back. This is mainly so I can deal damage to... I really want to do damage to... I want Regieleki for damage output, and I want to soak with the Inteleon, which I think is really good against my opponent's team overall. But yeah, this should be an interesting battle. I think I don't know, I think I just play straightforward and just preserve Regidrago, because Regidrago can win. I got a weakened Glastrier though. But today's common question of today, make sure you answer it in the comments down below. How was your weekend or past couple of days? Was the holidays for some if you celebrate, and if you did, I hope you had a happy holidays. And if you don't celebrate holidays, I just hope you had a good day in general. Rillaboom plus Umbreon lead here. With Grassy Seed, it looks like. Okay. Interesting lead. If I Dynamax right away, if I could. I know that it gets Yawn. I know there's Yawn as a factor coming up here. So I'm a little bit hesitant to attack right now with Cinderace. But I could just go straight for damage output, which would be really nice. Would you foul play right away? I feel like you wouldn't. I need Cinderace. I just don't want to Dynamax. Maybe just Pyro Ball to Rillaboom. I'm going to Pyro Ball to Rillaboom. I'm not going to Dynamax just because of the Knuckle. The Knuckle is really scary coming up. I don't know if you do fake out. Maybe fake out Regidrago to play, and my opponent goes for, I don't know, Yawn here, which I think is more likely here. We're going to see the attack in the Regidrago. That's completely fine. We do get a Pyro Ball off. This should knock out Rillaboom, so that is a pretty good start if we are able to pick up a knockout into the Rillaboom, because that means no Grassy Glide pressure for my Inteleon to start soaking the opponent, which is nice. And let's see what they go for here with the Umbreon. Is it Yawn? It is Yawn. Okay, called it. Very good, very good. So that I don't use my Dynamax right away. I have a very hard-hitting Regidrago here that could do a ton of damage. Wonder if Celesteela would come in right here. Celesteela would be fine, I think. I'm pretty sure. How much do I do to Umbreon damage-wise? We're going to see the Snorlax actually come out here. Interesting. Snorlax is not what I really anticipated. If it's I think my best sack here is Inteleon because Regieleki still does a ton of damage regardless. So I think it's fine to go for Dragon Energy right here just to get a bunch of chip damage onto my opponent right here. And yeah, I do like that kind of play, I think. And I do keep Cinderace because I think Cinderace is now a really good late game Pokemon. Because like, if I weaken the Umbreon, I can chip away right now with this big Dragon Energy. Gonna do a ton of damage. I don't get it. Most players have not really, like, they basically foregone Fairy. I feel like Grimmsnarl has been one of the most common recently on High Ladder. Tapu Fini kind of been dropping a bit in usage, and yeah, I don't understand it. Let's have Regidrago abuse it though. Dragon Energy coming out. No Dynamax or Gigantamax, which is surprising. So get this huge damage. Oh, big damage, and it's a Citrus Berry on the Snorlax. Okay, is it Belly Drum? If it's Belly Drum, it's in trouble. Snarl from Umbreon makes sense here. Okay. A bit unfortunate because Regidrago does take quite a bit heavy damage right here, and the special attack drop isn't pretty. Brick Break gonna come out, I guess, for Lapras stuff. Interesting. That's fine, I think, for the most part. Can I knock out Umbreon with a... Oh, I can knock out Umbreon because it's Grassy Seed. Yeah, I'll go for the Umbreon knockout. If I get rid of the Umbreon knockout, I feel like it's pretty good for me, especially since like Snorlax is not doing much damage anyway. So overall, yeah, I'll go for the Umbreon knockout with Dragon Energy. Plus the Snipe Shot just to guarantee it, just in case I do miss a knockout on it. And yeah, this is a pretty good spot. They do have to rely on their Dynamax Pokemon a lot. Celesteela, I guess, could be a bit of a pain. I guess if it's Celesteela coming out, I'll soak it just so it doesn't have stab attacks. And it's still weak to my Regieleki regardless. Well, I guess like maybe it wouldn't be good for Cinderace, but the thing I'm worried about from Celesteela is Meteor Beam, like Life Orb or Weakness Policy. So, or maybe I just Icy Wind. Actually, no, I keep Icy Winding for the pressure, I think. Yeah, Icy Wind for the pressure so it doesn't Airstream speed up, so it doesn't outspeed my Regieleki in the late game. So we will go for a Snipe Shot. Just a little bit of chip, but Dragon Energy. Wow, no switches to Regidrago is kind of insane. Regidrago going to come out with the Dragon Energy once again. Knock out the Umbreon. I don't know what the Snorlax is really doing. I really don't. It's just not sitting there, not doing much. Stomping Tantrum. Okay, so be it. You get a bit of chip into Regidrago with its high HP. By the way, I'm not used to seeing this high HP set. 275. And that's with 0 investment is actually pretty bonkers. So yeah, we are able to take that. Snorlax can no longer Belly Drum unless it wants to go for its Gigantamax, which I'm completely fine with because like dealing with it is a lot easier. That's the... Yep, okay, that's the Glastrier coming out. That is fine. I think I just want to get the knockout into the Snorlax right here. Yeah, getting a knockout on Snorlax is the best, I think, case scenario here. Because if I knock out the Snorlax, I can deal with the Glastrier very safely, I think, with the combination of like Cinderace going for Dynamax attacks here and the Regieleki with Soak. Of course, I guess it could be a bit of... I'm trying to think because technically if I send in Cinderace, I have to... And Cinderace goes down, Regieleki comes in. Actually, maybe not the best play, but they have to Dynamax the Glastrier. I know that for a fact. I don't know what they're going to go for. Quake is probably the most likely option here. I feel like Cinderace does a ton of damage though if they don't Steel Spike, so I think they might just Steel Spike here. If they Steel Spike, that's okay, because I'll just try to rack up the damage as much as possible and have Cinderace try to win in the back. So let's see. So Snipe Shot gonna come out of Snorlax. If we miss here, that's actually really awful, I think, though. Okay, Chip. I don't think Dragon Pulse would have knocked out without... I don't think Dragon Pulse would have knocked out either, so I think always Draco Meteor is safe, because now I soloed the Glastrier. And Glastrier solo could come back from this, but I still have my Dynamax, which is at least one positive note. And I still have Sash on the Inteleon if they don't attack that slot. And they do Knuckle here, which is actually pretty good for me, I think. Yeah, because Regidrago even survives, which is actually kind of nice. Alright. So that's a pretty nice survival, because Inteleon basically still has a Sash, so it can stall out a little bit. I can go for quite a few things here. I think keeping Regidrago for a strong Draco Meteor. Is Regidrago worth preserving is the question. I feel like it's not. Now, the reason why I think so is because if there's a move I'm going to click, it's either Dragon Pulse or Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor is a bit inaccurate, and if I want to go for a strong attack, I'd rather say Specs Regieleki, right? So it's probably better just to get as much damage as possible and chip away at the Glastrier. Even if it gets some boost right here, if it's attack, it won't be able to punish because it has to take its second turn of Dynamax move to get rid of one of these slots. I send in Regieleki, get a bit more chip. The Dynamax is over for Glastrier, and I should be able to win with Cinderace's firing off attacks. Wow, that's a lot of damage because it's crit. I don't think that's a solve best. Probably weakness policy, I'd imagine. Or maybe, did we see life up? I don't think we did. Wait, gonna come out completely fine into Regidrago? Yeah, that's okay. Probably just wanted to catch a switch if I decide to go for the switch right there. Also, I guess maybe they respected the Regidrago, which it kind of did obliterate their team realistically. Gonna get his chilling boost, but that's no problem as we are now going to be able to send out our... I think we get to send out... Yeah, we always send out Regieleki and just click Electro Ball, I think. I think Electro Ball does more than Thunderbolt, actually, because Glastrier is super slow, of course. And I want to see how much damage this does. I know it's +1 special defense. I don't think it's weakness policy, based on the damage it provided. Another play I could technically go for is Soak right here. Volt Switch and Soak, because that would allow me to get strong Thunderbolts off late in the game. But they're probably going to just Quake here and get their Spadef boost, so that means as long as they're not preparing for Cinderace, I mean, in the end game, I'll be fine. And they do forfeit realizing that. So, able to pick up a win. Regidrago kind of obliterate their team. And that's kind of the thing. You do, even though Dragon type definitely downhill usage, ever since Fairy types really have started picking up, especially Generation 7, you got to respect it. Como was a threat back in the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon series. You still got to respect the Dragons. But yeah. And especially since this Pokemon kind of insane. It is a very niche mon, but it hits hard if you don't have it. It really punches teams that don't have a Steel or a Fairy type at least. But yeah, overall, I think that game was pretty straightforward. I had like multiple win cons. All I had to do really, since with their lead, I was able to get a knockout right away. I called the Yawn, which is great because I didn't waste my Dynamax. Was able to put on a lot of pressure with Cinderace. Then Regidrago was able to do a ton of damage. Was able to pick up everything around basically the Glastrier, which was their Dynamax Pokemon. And then like since the Glastrier couldn't really solo 1v4, I was in a pretty dominant spot. But yeah, we're going to continue on and find our second game for today. So we'll be right back with our second game of today's episode. Alfonso ranked 539, my bad, with, ooh, a Galarian Slowking. And only one Fairy type, which is the Azumarill. Okay. Okay, so what's actually cool about Inteleon is Snipe Shot actually avoids redirection, so I can punish a Stack Attack Trick Room lead, which would be pretty sick, I can't lie. I just gotta make sure I can deal with the Clef effectively. Yeah, and I definitely can, I think. I think Inteleon for sure. Regidrago, because I like the strong Dragon Energy, it just does a ton of damage, I think, right away. The back Pokemon I'm a bit confused about because I want Rillaboom for sure to deal with Azumarill and Indeedee. The problem is my last Pokemon, I don't know if I want to go... I don't know if I'm like able to deny Trick Room 100% of the time. I feel like I am if it's like the Slowking lead. If it's Stack Attack lead, I'm a little bit concerned. I feel like I bring Regieleki. But who did I Dynamax in this game? Maybe a Rillaboom? I could soak the Torkoal, which wouldn't be bad. Kind of want to go... It's either Cinderace, They're all good. I think I'm going to go Regieleki for damage output. I think I'm going to Dynamax either Rillaboom or even Regidrago could Dynamax, I think. I think both are acceptable Dynamax Pokemon in this game. But we'll see. We will see. I don't know what they're going to lead, but if they auto-lead Trick Room plus a redirection, I'm clicking the Dragon move. I literally just clicked the Dragon move. The problem is if they lead a Moongus, it's a 50-50 mind game, I think. Oh, Indeedee Stack Attacker? Oh, that's not take. I have Snipe Shot for a specific reason. I can hit the Stack Attacker, and I will go for it, my friend. And I think the only counterplay is like Dynamax on their side. Or the Indeedee's faster than my Regidrago, which means it's a really fast Indeedee, but their team seems like it's Trick Room based. We are going to see the Psychic Seed come out, okay. Not that big of a deal, I think. I think I just still Snipe Shot and Dragon Energy. It does a ton of damage in the end. And Stack Attackers usually don't carry Protect. And if they sack Torkoal, that's amazing for me, I think. But yeah, we'll see Stack Attacker Retreat, actually. Okay. So something's getting knocked out. Or Azuma's going to come out. Okay. That's not too bad. A snipe shot gonna come out. I get a bit chip. I got chip into both Pokemon, I guess. They do get a big expanding force though, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Dragon Energy. Nice Azumarill switch. Azumarill does give them a good pivot right here, as I will be able to get this Dragon Energy off. Not bad damage in the NDD, as we are going to see the expanding force come out. Okay. Did a lot of damage, but I think that's okay. I think I go in a Rillaboom here, because I can, because my Regidrago's faster. Yeah, I think I should be fine. I should be able to just protect here and go Rillaboom. I guess it gets a little bit questionable in the upcoming turns, I feel like. Dragon Energy stronger. Should I risk Draco afterward? Because I think next turn, I don't know what they do here specifically. I think Follow Me Play Rough is the most likely situation. I think it is. So I want to go Rillaboom here. The reason I want to go Rillaboom here, or do I want to just sack Regidrago so I could sack Regidrago and win, I think. There are two plays I can think of that just win the game, I think. Sacking Regidrago, bringing out the Inteleon would be really nice. Oh, Entity Protects, which... Oh, Soak Dragon Energy would be nice, but it could be AV. Player going to come out into... Okay. No attack drop, please. Nice. Regidrago's faster than the NDD, which is big to note. Do I KO the NDD at that range, though, is my question. With Dragon Energy, I feel like I don't. I think Dragon Pulse single target's better, and it most likely... You know what? I think even if I lose Regidrago, it's not even that bad of a spot, realistically. Because if I lose Regidrago, I just get a free switch to Inteleon, and then I think I start soaking. Yeah, I think it's okay if I lose Regidrago here. So, what do I want to risk here? Do I want to Dragon Energy, which could be the play, or Dragon Pulse? Dragon Pulse is single target, so it's probably better. Oh, we're going to see Dynamax. Okay, we're going to see Dynamax on the... Oh, this works out so well for me. This works out so well for me. If, and I mean if... Oh, does this KO? Does this KO? That's the big question. This works out so well for me if I'm able to get the knockout onto NDD with Draco. I should have went for Draco. Follow Me going to come out. Because Draco would have knocked out for sure, but it was a 90% accurate move, which I didn't want to go for if I didn't have to. Dragon Pulse going to come out. Oh, that's a big KO, Regidrago. That's a big KO. Wood Hammer. Gone. Gone. Oh, that's amazing right there. That's amazing. Does Rillaboom faint to the recoil? Okay, that's perfectly good. That's perfectly fine by me. Yeah, that's perfectly good. Because who do I Dynamax now, though, is my question. Do I heard Dynamax to Regidrago, or do I... Okay, I go Regieleki here because I can Electro Ball. Oh, that is so good. Regidrago coming into play. Torkoal and Stack Attacker should be the back two. Should be Torkoal. Yep. I think I Dynamax Regidrago to be realistic, because I Electro Ball to Stack Attacker. Yeah. And I go for, I think Dragon Energy stronger. Yeah, Dragon Energy, double up Stack Attacker. Ally Switch is okay because I knock out the Torkoal. If it goes for anything else, yeah, I just picking up KOs with the Regidrago. Holy cow, I did not think Regidrago would be this good. But that's what happens. They had one fairy, and I had a Rillaboom, which is really nice. I think if you build around Regidrago, it's so important to have fairy counters, specifically Tapu Fini, because Misty Terrain just screws you over. And that's why I have so many tricks like Soak. I have a Specs Regieleki and Miracle Seed Rillaboom to help out against that. No Protect. Okay, let's see if this even KOs. It's Specs. Wow, that actually just picked up a knockout. Oh my god. That's actually insane damage output. All right, Max Dragon going to come out into the Torkoal, pick up a knockout. So Torkoal does go down. And that, my friends, is gonna be good game. Oh my god. They did not I don't think they respected the Regidrago. They really didn't. I'm actually surprised they Dynamaxed right there. Because, like, I guess maybe they were hoping that it lived the Woodhammer. Maybe that's what their play was. Yeah, I thought you had to hope that NDD lived the attack from Regidrago or dodge the Draco Meteor at that point. Except I don't know my calcs really, so because I couldn't tell they like how much percent of HP stat because the high number HP stat from Regidrago just caught me off guard. So I think Dragon Energy would have missed the KO slightly, and Dragon Pulse, I feel like it would have probably been a roll. But yeah, I think overall I was able to put on a lot of pressure. Like my Inteleon lead, I think just like really shut down like what they could do there because there are ways of setting up Trick Room. If they go Slowking lead, I Dragon Energy Snipe Shot KO it. If they go the Sakataka, I think the only thing I had to watch out for is Torkoal. I think their best play there was Torkoal. But the thing is, if you sack Torkoal right away to Dragon Energy to get the Sun up so Sakataka gets Trick Room up, you're still in a really bad spot, and Sakataka probably in range of Grassy Glide afterwards. So no matter what, they were going to be in a rough position regardless, and that's why like I felt like my lead was very comfortable right there, and like why I had a safe play. But yeah, that is going to be today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I feel like Regidrago really put in some work. Of course, my opponents didn't exactly have the best Pokemon that were able to deal with it. Didn't have Fairy even for the first opponent, but hey, Regidrago, as you can see, massive threat, especially under the right conditions. If you did enjoy the video though, be sure to leave a like down below and then leave a comment down below as I mentioned before, and make sure you hit that bell notification if you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you aren't subscribed, why not? Because you get a lot of great Pokemon content here. Again, make sure to try out the rental team because it will only be available for 2 weeks. Make sure you grab while you can, because it will expire after the 2 weeks, but there is a payment down below if you do want to try it out. You can go check out my other content. Be sure to follow me on my other platforms, such as my Twitch channel, where I do live stream quite daily now. You could also go check out my second YouTube channel. I'm going to be reviving that in 2021 and posting a highlight video of the best moments of this year for me. So make sure you go check that out. It should be available December 31st. And yeah, make sure you go check out that and my other social medias, Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you follow me on those platforms. And we got a lot of stuff coming soon. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a great day, people. And until we bow again, I'll catch you all later.